What I'll do is I'll take Julia back into past life regression. If I should get cut off, then if Louise, you're experienced enough to guide her through, I would imagine you won't have a problem with that. And
Right, okay, yeah.
that kind again. But I've got my Wi-Fi hotspot for my phone. But my iPad's working from the internet here. And actually, just so I've got another internet thing. So I've got plenty of. Let's pop that in. I've got to plug it. I know it's really like 1989, but I've got to plug in Wi-Fi, as you do at the office. Would you believe in our office people have plug-in Wi-Fi?
Well, it's probably better though for doing stuff like this, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't because I don't use it. I very rarely use it. I just thought, oh, what's the point in that? It might. Let me just check. Just check. Cut off. I'll go back on to the. Well, it's plug. No, I don't need that. It'll just be. No, it's not. It's fine. I think it's just.
It's so windy here though, because I've got this fireplace. I can hear the wind just like howling.
Ooh. That should be a bit stable, more stable now. Yeah, there is a lot of.
You actually look clearer as well. Your picture looks
Yeah.
clearer.
Oh, does it? I've just changed it over. So I forgot about that. Don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place. That might be a bit better, but I can always head back to the other one. Yeah, I do look clearer, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to remember that. Okay, so with a pre-talk, I'm not going to go too much into it. You're going to be fully aware of what's going on. I'm going to be talking to you. You're going to be talking back to me. You may feel, you might get emotional. That's all perfectly normal. You're going to go into hypnosis with no problem. If you imagine your mind is like a big iceberg and the tip of the iceberg is the conscious mind, the great big bit underneath, 95% of what we do comes from the subconscious mind. And when we go to hypnosis, we bypass the conscious, we go straight into the subconscious mind. And with the subconscious mind, all of our habits are all from there, and all of our beliefs, but all of our memories and everything that we've done all comes from the subconscious mind. That's how it works with hypnosis. Okay. So during hypnosis, like I said, you're going to be fully aware of what's going on. I'm going to be talking to you. You're going to be talking back to me. If there's anything you don't like, just say, I don't like it. I want to get out. That's fine. We'll get you out. If you're upset, I will allow you to just process that, whatever that may be. I'll allow you to process that, whatever's going on. Anything you're not sure about, just say, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure I can do that. I don't feel comfortable. That's absolutely fine. Just say it and we'll go with it. But you've experienced past life before. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you done a lot or not?
No, I had one session, but it was a fairly long one as well.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to deal with my family issues that I already knew from the different ways that it's coming from, like my past lives as well, and kind of coming through all of our family members from the female side.
Okay.
Our female side is kind of repeating the life, like my grandmother, my grandmother, my mom, and then me also started repeating the history almost the same. So we all married way older men. They all were not great marriages. My mom passed away from my father's hand. And there was always issues either with some kind of substance abuse, alcohol abuse, stuff like that. And I knew that I am going the same path as well. And I kind of needed to go back. I wanted to go back to understand where this is coming from.
Yeah.
So I did very, very clear intent to kind of go back and put the stop to it. So I won't pass to the next generation.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that was my intent, and I worked through that. So that was very interesting to go back, really kind of far back, and find out. So yeah.
Louise
And
does a lot of that, don't you, Louise? Where people go back, their blood, the mother's blood.
We're actually created from that, aren't we? When you think about it, we say the bloodline, but we are actually created from the blood of our mother's womb, and theirs and theirs and theirs, all going back. And it's held within that, isn't it? Within all the cells. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. Oh, this is interesting, isn't it?
yeah.
So you got something out of your last one? Your last
Sorry?
Your last past life, you understood more about your current life?
Yeah, I did. And it was interesting. It was interesting experience because I went all the way to 14th century. And it was just kind of, I learned that there was the curse put on there because one kind of, it wasn't me, but because I think I went to like, with such an intent, with such a, goal, that it wasn't me, but it was also on me there. Like I witnessed how the curse been put on our female line. So by me seeing that and experiencing that, I kind of, when I got back, I did a lot of, again, more work on myself and like shadow work, and with all of that experience to let that go. And I actually then did a lot of like Kundalini meditations and all of that, like karma Kundalini meditations, to cut all of those and release all of that, almost becoming as a karma, as a curse. So that was like a starting point for me to kind of understand what happened there, because there was a dispute about the man. So the woman who lost the man, she put the curse on our family as a female that, that we will always going to have a very unhappy marriages and just relationships in general. So it was such a beautiful way to kind of, it was very painful for me as well to go, because I kind of put myself into that position of like, okay, I'm going to work for all of my generations, past and future.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful to realize, but then again, it was two completely different, experiences. So through the Kundalini karma, breaking karma meditations, that's when I experienced that I broke that. And like, it was such a beautiful, again, experience, such a strong experience when I kind of put everything together and realized that puzzle kind of come together, and everything just kind of, and it changed a lot. It changed my sister's relationship with her husband.
Oh, wow.
It changed, I changed, and I found the most supportive, most loving partner that I could dream of, and I have been very happy. Like, it just really changed a lot. My sister's relationship with her daughter, with the older daughter, she had very broken relationships all the time. It's like they would be always like in competition. Like that changed. Her daughter becomes softer. And I'm witnessing that as well, like, as a first hand. It's just such a beautiful, like a ripple effect everywhere. And I know now I'm in the piece that I know that, my niece is not going to continue the same experiences as we went through. So yeah, it just everything, and I believe everything is connected.
It's all interwoven, isn't it? It's just amazing that.
And there's a lot of different ways to heal those past traumas, and and even generational past traumas. But I kind of been drawn this way, and I find a few ways that I kind of they connected, and the outcome was exactly what I needed, and it was quite a few years between those as well. So past life regression's been done, I think 3 years ago, if I'm not lying, something like that. The years are just flying too fast. And the Kundalini karma, breaking karma meditation's been done only at the beginning of this summer.
Oh.
But I was also, very consciously kind of going through that already, and the past life already, like, regression already, you know, switched something off. And that's when everything started kind of changing already anyway. And with the Kundalini karma, just kind of everything just absolutely been cleared out. So yeah, so I'm just very fascinated about all of that. And I've always had a very strong, like I have a lot of knowledge in general. Like I just haven't that knowledge of past lives, and I have a really strong connection with my guides as well. So when I do readings, I just let it go. I don't usually even remember probably 90% of what I say when I do readings to my clients.
Oh, interesting.
Because I just let flow the information that they need to hear, and I'm just there as a voice out. I'm not the one who reads it. So yeah, it's a lot of things that I am I'm capable of doing, which is like, this is just like one more tool for me to
This is the icing on the cake, isn't it, by the sounds of it? Because you've got all the other things that you do.
Yeah.
And this would just be like, and I can add this to and help clients with moving forward.
Yeah. And my sister is like really just sitting at the edge of a chair and waiting for me to do this training. And she's like, I'll be your first.
Great.
So I have someone to practice on.
Which is what we need, you know, because when you first qualify as with any kind of skill, it's like getting on with it and practicing it.
Yeah.
So brilliant. So what do you want to get out of today's hypnosis, today's past life? Anything particular that you're looking for, or are you just going to be open?
I actually opened this time. I think because the main issue has been kind of, you know, solved, that's been in my head. And now I just kind of very open and just want to just experience and see where this journey takes us.
Okay, let's do this then. So you're ready to go into hypnosis? Okay. So what I want you to do is just start by taking a nice breath in through the nose. Exhale out nice and slowly. And this time I want you to just bring your hand up in front of you so it's just above eye level. And I just a little bit closer to your face. And I want you to just look at the lines on your face, not your face, sorry. I want you to just look at the lines on the palm of your hand and concentrate on one particular line that you can see. Just focus on that line. Notice your breathing as you breathe in and out nice and slowly. As you will go into hypnosis, you feel perfectly safe. You are totally in control. As you focus on that hand, your hand will get heavier as that hypnosis comes in, just like it has before. As that hand goes closer to the face, it will then start to move down into the lap, towards the lap. As the eyelids get heavier and heavier and heavier, you will go into hypnosis. As the hand goes down into the lap, your eyes will close. That's right. As you go into hypnosis, that hypnosis will start to work its way through the body, just like it has before. You feel perfectly safe. You are totally in control of your mind and your body as you just drift deeper and deeper and deeper into your hypnosis. Just imagine and only imagine that hypnosis working its way through the facial muscles, down through the neck. As the shoulders drop, you will go deeper into your hypnosis. As that hypnosis works its way down through the chest, the stomach, all the way down through those legs and down to the feet. As that hypnosis becomes stronger and stronger and stronger, you feel perfectly safe as you listen to my voice and my voice only. And as that hypnosis comes up through the soles of your feet, it doubles up in strength, taking you deeper and deeper and deeper. And the deeper you go, the better you feel. As the hypnosis comes up through the calf muscles, up through the thighs, it goes all the way up through the spine and it branches off the various organs around the body. just swirling and whirling around your entire body. Now, just taking you deeper and deeper. And you become fully aware of where you are, the noises around the room and outside, but you're just going to listen to my voice and my voice only. Become aware of who you are, the space around you. And you can expand that awareness as you just drift deeper and deeper and deeper. And this is your time and place for you to explore your past life. And I'm going to guide you. I'm going to guide you to that past life. As you drift deeper and deeper and deeper, you feel perfectly safe, relaxed and calm, knowing that you're going to explore that past life. So just take a breath in for me and back out. And you're going to use your powerful imagination to take you back, way, way back. And I want you to imagine, and only imagine, that you're standing in front of an elevator. Just give me the nod when you can see the elevator doors. Yeah, good. And I want you to imagine those elevator doors are going to open in front of you and you can step inside. And inside is that beautiful elevator. It's going to carry you to the journey to that past life. Just step into that elevator. And the elevator knows exactly where it needs to go. Are you inside that elevator? Yeah, okay. Allow the doors to close in their own time. And you may find a seat there if you want to sit and relax. That's absolutely fine. Or stand and wait. It doesn't really matter. As the elevator starts to move, you know, deep down, you know that you're going to enter that past life. As the elevator starts to move, you will go deeper and deeper and deeper, back, further and further and further through many lives maybe. You will go back further and further and further to a place where you once lived. Taking you deeper and deeper and further back. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, you know that the elevator's arrived at the right destination, just give me the nod and let me know. Yeah, okay. Allow the elevator doors to open. And you may already be there, or there may be a corridor. I don't know. Just let me know when the doors open what you see.
Everything's spinning around me. I feel like I'm in some kind of, I'm falling down. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like it.
What can you see?
I cannot see much because I feel like I'm just like spinning really hard and I kind of feel physically sick, like a free fall, but not a nice one.
You're not in the elevator.
No.
Okay. Do you want to go back to the elevator and try something else? Are you feeling that uncomfortable, or do you want to explore
Yeah.
further?
Mm. Feeling stopped.
Okay.
Still feel dizzy, which is weird.
Just remember that you're safe and you're okay. Get grounded. What's
I feel
happening now?
yeah, I see like a building behind me, but like a very tall, fairly tall.
You recognize the building?
It's an old building. Like a grey stones and beautiful carvings and the archy windows. But it's not my house. I'm not feeling like I belong in that house. It's more like I escaped from it. And the feelings, I just want to run away from it more. I have stopped and just kind of looking around. All my body just screams and run.
Okay. Do you know what you're running from?
And trees and forest near me. I feel like there I'm gonna be safe. They're not gonna find me there.
Who will find you?
No. No. But they're not gonna be happy when they find out I run away. I don't wanna go back there. I really
Okay.
don't.
Do you know why you don't want to go back?
Some trees as well there. Yeah. I'm a slave. They've been doing all sorts of things to me and I really don't like it, and now I finally found a way to get out and want to run away.
Can you see what you're wearing? Who are you? Tell me more about yourself.
My clothes are ripped. I just like I feel very uncomfortable on the body. Like harsh and brown. Yeah. No color, brown, no shape. Do you really know? Not pretty at all. I'm scratching my body, I don't like it. That's the only thing I have.
And do you know what country you're in?
I'm in England. In Glasgow.
And do you know the year?
Mm. 1836.
Okay. Can you tell me your name? It's okay if you're not sure.
Let me see. Cassie.
Cassie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And how old are you?
17, almost 18. Birthday just in a few. Just very soon. Bye. It's a few months. So cold. It's really cold this winter, and I have no shoes on.
Do you have any possessions on you?
No. Throat is hurting.
Your shoulder?
My throat, he tried to strangle me. I managed to escape and just jumped out of the window and ran away. Baron, some kind of Baron. I don't know. I don't remember the name.
Do you have any questions, Louise? For Julia? Or Cassie?
Yeah, I want to go out.
What else is happening where you are? What else can you see?
The gates. A big fence around. It's a massive place. And there's a forest out there. And I can reach it. If I can just reach it, I'll be fine.
Do you know where you're heading to?
No. The only goal is to just run away and leave everything behind, just survive. I don't want to die.
There's still a lot of pain in your throat.
Yeah.
Can you ease that pain?
You tried to strangle me, but I managed to escape. It hurts. Hurts so much.
Have you got any friends? Do you have any friends in this life?
This little girl. She's about 6 or 7 years old. She's like me, she just serves them. She has no family. Don't want to leave her there, but I cannot go back. They're gonna kill me if I go back. I'm sorry, baby girl. Come back to you later. They're looking for me. I can hear the voices. It's a lot of them. He's really angry.
What were
Remember his eyes, so full of just, oh no, mercy or love or anything, just dead stare. I didn't do anything wrong. Just hates me.
What is the connection with that man?
Deeply installed the survival mode. All I had to do is survive by my own. I'm still surviving. Hate the views. I protected her. I stood up for her. Oh, I stood up for her. That's why he's so angry. That's why he almost. That's why he almost. That's why it almost killed me. Because I spoke up. I spoke up without being spoken to. Oh, I hate that man so much. He's so weak, so she's trying to pretend. Solely hitting and abusing the weaker, smaller, the ones that cannot stand up for themselves. And I've had enough of this. Cannot. That's why I had to do this all over again in this life.
Makes sense.
I wasn't afraid. I wasn't afraid to stand between my mom and dad and protect her until I couldn't. Standing up for others.
Where are you now?
I'm in the middle of it. I'm on the grass. Sun is shining. Still cold, but this is light. It's warmer. It's just a memory. It's a bad memory. I'm a young lady now. It's a beautiful little house. Oh, it's so pretty. It's mine. Oh, there's a garden. There's some flowers in front that I planted. Oh, so pretty. I'm so proud of myself. Oh, so nice. So beautiful. Sun is shining and it's kind of reflects and almost look like it's like a little diamond shining on the walls, just reflecting the sunlight. I'm alone, there's no one else, but I'm happy. I'm safe. Like I created my own little safe place. Wearing a nightlight dress, very long. Like it's touching the ground and it's kind of brushing over the grass and it feels nice on me as well. My hair is nice and it's in one braid back. Very nice. And then like some kind of, I see there's more houses around me now. There are more people. They all seem friendly, they all smiling, and it feels like they all like me and know me, and I know them. And someone just bowed and said, "My lady." That's funny. Tiny cute village. No idea what it is, but
You're happy there.
yeah, I'm very happy here. Everyone seems happy here. They're very friendly and smiling and chit-chatting. And see the woman here. She's just washing the clothes by hand while there's a whale, and everyone's just like they're doing their own thing, but they all just such a harmony in here, and everyone know each other and help and talk, and just life is very peaceful here. Really pretty. It's a very tight community. I know everyone. They seems to know me too, and they respect me like I'm higher than them, not like the same level. Keep calling me my lady and keep bowing to me. That's so funny. Why are they doing that? It's nice, but it's funny. I'm not used to this.
Can you find out or the purpose of being there?
It's my community. I created it. That's why people calling me my lady. I help them all. Keep helping them. Oh, I showed this lady how to sew. Now she's making beautiful clothes for everyone. Everyone dressed really nicely. She's very talented. I'm very proud of her. Again, the pride came over me. I'm so proud of myself because it's me. I did this. Someone came with a basket and offered me some fruit and veggies, and I was so grateful. Don't know where is it or when. I feel like I don't want to know. I feel good here. I like helping people. It's nice. It's nice seeing them happy. It's nice knowing that I am the part of this.
You should be really proud of yourself for what you've achieved. Just hold on to that.
It's a wonderful feeling. I like that a lot.
Right, what's happening now? You've gone quiet.
Suddenly it's night.
What was that?
It's night. It's dark. I don't know where I am, but suddenly it's night and dark, and I don't know what's happening, but I feel like something that I don't like. Very dark.
Are you indoors or outside?
Outside.
What's your purpose to be outside?
Someone is coming. They don't want to be seen, but I see them. I hear them.
Who are they?
They have bad intentions. They have a shield and a cross. But they're not good people. I need to warn others. We need to run, we need to hide. They're not good people. They're saying everything is okay. We're here with a good message, but they know. Can feel that they're not good. Carry guns. There's a sword. Their faces are mean. They're not light. They should be though.
Where have they come from? Do you know?
Somewhere from north. Yeah, they look like they're knights, but they're not. They should be. They should protect us, but they don't.
What do they want then?
They say they want to bring the word of the God. But I know God. God is kind and loving and caring, and they know. They're forcing. They're stealing, they're swearing and shouting and so disrespectful. Oh, I hate them. They cover behind the word of God, but they do everything what's opposite of God. I'm fighting against them. I don't let them in. I'm pretty good with a sword. Surprised I can hold this long sword. It's such, oh my God, it's bigger than me. I'm protecting something behind me that's important to me.
What is it?
It's a castle behind me where all of my people are. It's a big wall behind me, but there's a lot of us here. And I'm wearing a very heavy armor and really big sword. I'm fighting against them so hard. They're attacking us, but I'm still standing. It's really hard. I'm really, really tired. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna fight. I'm on foot, but they on horses, and I still keep hitting them. You can see the falling of the horses and hitting the ground. There's screams everywhere. So much fight and violence. I hate this, but I need to protect my people.
Who are your people, Jude? Who are your people?
They're all there. I care about them a lot. Care about my wife and my child. I'm not gonna let these bastards to get through. I'll fight. I'll fight. Have to fight. Have to protect them.
Are your people helping you to fight?
Yeah, we are. There's a lot of us here. All wearing the same things. They all fighting hard. Some of them already fallen. We are still fighting. Still pushing them all away. It's really hard. The sword is so heavy. I'm still fighting.
What else can you say?
It's sun is coming up and seems like they're retreating back. Because less of them are coming. It's easier to fight. I don't know how long I will be able to stand. I'm so tired. It seems like we are winning. Sun is out. So much blood.
Whose blood?
Their blood. They attacked us, but we managed to protect ourselves. Oh, so much.
Are you injured?
No, just really tired. Just want to sleep. You know, I need to walk.
Where
I
to?
need to go back. I want to see my wife and my child. I know they're worried. My friends, some of them died here. But we survived. Everyone is cheering and relieved. See the really tall wall. I turn around to the it's really tall wall, and the soldiers are letting everyone know that we won. The people who came and said this, the God, they're not bringing God. They're bringing death, and blood, and tears. We stood up for them. We won. I won. My wife is so pretty. Oh, she's so beautiful. She was so worried. She's so happy seeing me. I'm so happy being back to her arms. Oh, it's so nice. It's so
What's happening?
I just want to sleep now. I'm so tired.
Do you want to head back before you fall to sleep?
Yeah.
Come back. I want you to head towards where you came from. You can start moving towards the elevator. You might find it yourself naturally. Find the way back to where you need to get back to the present time, the here and now. What can you say?
The sun is shining in my eyes. Oh, I can't see anything. So sunny. So good.
Where are you now?
It's some kind of field. Sunny.
You know where you're going.
I'm going to the elevator.
Okay. Make your way there. You can leave whatever it is you want to leave behind. Bring with you what you want to bring with you. Choice is yours. It's always yours.
Like an elevator.
Okay. As the doors will close, you can leave behind what you want to leave behind. Take with you any lessons that you may need from that experience. And allow the elevator doors to close, and remember that you are safe, you are secure, you're okay. The elevator will safely bring you back to the here and now, the present moment, the woman you are today. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, those doors will open and you'll start to come back nice and slowly. And when they open, you'll be back where you are, present time. Feeling wonderful, confident, energized, and positive. And any other positive things that you can get from that experience will come back with you. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, and come back nice and slowly and open your eyes. There's no rush. Take your time. Hi.
Have some water. Hi.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I went through that roller coaster.
Very much so.
It was absolutely mesmerising to watch them.
Oh, sorry, need a
No.
moment.
No, not at all. Don't be sorry. Just give you some time to come round.
Oof.
You feel okay?
The headache is just here. The thirst,
Just take your time. Don't rush.
I just
Yeah, because she was incredibly deep then, wasn't she? Incredibly deep. Going through so many lives like that must be quite physically tiring, I should imagine.
yeah, my head is completely just blowing now. Such a migraine. And I'm tend to have migraines anyway, but now just so strong.
It's a lot of tension, wasn't there? A lot of stress for you as well.
Yeah. The thirst thought is very interesting. It's like, I know why I have so often the sore throat in general, because I do have a lot. Just when I was growing up, I had a lot of like pneumonia, so everything with the lungs, with the throat, always had a lot of pain. Seems like I know the reason for that.
Well, I wrote down notes as you went along, and you started off spinning and that white feeling, and you felt sick, and it wasn't nice. You noticed the tall building. It was grey stone with carvings and arch windows. So I'm just trying to recognise my writing. But you were screaming and running, and you knew that you had to get to the trees, to the forest, to be safe. You was a slave. Your clothes were ripped. You were feeling very cold. They were brown. There's no shape to them. Your body was scratchy. You felt scratchy, itchy. You knew that you was in England, in Glasgow. It's actually Scotland, but you said England and then Glasgow. And then it was the year 1836, and your name was Cassie. You was 17, nearly 18. You had no shoes on, you was cold, your throat was really hurting. He was trying to strangle you as you jumped out the window. He was a baron. You got out the gate, the fence to the forest. Your throat was in a lot of pain then, and you left a little girl, 6-year-old, 7-year-old, with no family. If you go back, they'll kill you. You seemed quite stressed at some of those points while you was reliving it. And it's because you wanted to protect her, you wanted to stand up for her. To escape from the Baron.
Interesting. Interesting that it's, well, Scotland or England. It's still, because I knew, I had a feeling that I lived before already, because I moved to UK without being here before. I never visited. I didn't know what to expect.
That's brave.
A lot of people say that. And I had one condition to my former boyfriend who suggested for us to move in here, and we drove here. So I said, the moment we got on the land of England, if in the first 10 seconds I'm not going to completely fall in love with the energies around me and the ground in general, we're turning around and going back. And he said, okay. So when we got out of the tunnel, we kind of drove out, and he said, we are here. I jumped out of the car. I looked around. I was like, I'm absolutely in love. I've been here before. This is my home. I lived here. And I feel that way all these years I'm living here. I go back, and after only a few months I lived here, and it wasn't easy in the beginning, very, very difficult, very challenging, and almost was homeless and just like starving, and all of that was really, really difficult. But I was still like, when I go back, I would stay in Lithuania for 3-4 days and be like, I want to go back home. Let me go back home. And I remember my bestie was like, this is your home. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, no, it's not. That's my home. I want to go back. I felt that like England is my home. I knew, like, I felt like I'm back home instead of, I left my home behind and I moved in somewhere else. I felt like I'm back home. So it's interesting that.
Have you ever been to Glasgow?
No, but my boyfriend is from Scotland.
Oh, right. Interesting.
I mean, so he born and grew, they left Scotland when he was 3 years old. So it's kind of his father's side family is from Scotland. So he's part Scotland, part Indian. But we never had a chance yet to visit Scotland. So yeah, we will. Now definitely we're gonna.
Definitely. And then you went from there to the pretty house with the garden and the flowers, and it was beautiful, and everyone was friendly and peaceful. People were bowing when they saw you. They loved you. You was there. People giving you, someone was giving you a basket full of fruit and veg. They're your people. You helped them. But then you found yourself in dark, and you had a shield. I think that's what it said, or sword, and they had bad intentions. The people that were there, and you had to warn everyone. Swords, mean faces. They were from the north. They were knights, but they weren't there to protect you. And then they were saying that they'd come from God. That you knew that they hadn't, and you hated them. Fighting against them. You had to protect everyone, and there was a castle and a wall behind you who was protecting that. Heavy armor, swords, attacking. There's just the notes I wrote. There were screams everywhere, protecting everyone. You kept saying that a lot. Protection, protecting everyone. They eventually you was tired, and they retreated back. And then you went to go back to see your wife and child, and your wife was very pretty, and you said that we had won, and then you said I have won. There's blood everywhere.
That's an interesting thing, from blood to wife.
Yeah. Interesting. So a lot went on.
Yeah.
You must feel exhausted.
I do, and my head is absolutely just going apart right now. Such a migraine headache.
Yeah.
What was so nice though was like watching you obviously go through that, and like then when you then went into that part where you was in this community and everybody like loved you there and it was all part of your people, like just how much joy then came over her face. It was so lovely, wasn't it?
So nice to see, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was so lovely to witness that, because you was just like, you could tell that you've been through all of this horrible life and this struggle and this protection and been badly treated, to then, I'm not sure whether something happened, you passed away then, and then went into another life, or whether it was the same life and that's what happened to you. Yeah, but it was so nice to see. And again, when you was doing the battle, it was like you could see that the tiredness, wasn't it, and like that determination to protect. And then when you then went back to your wife, and it was all the joy then came over your face again. It was so lovely. It was so nice. I was mesmerised. So when you said, do you want to ask a question? I was thinking, no, I've got nothing to say. I just want to watch. It was so lovely.
Oh my God.
Yeah, a lot going on.
Yeah, but again, interesting when they said the the people, and they came from God, but they have bad intentions. I always had, also I knew, again, I just have a knowledge, like just knowing where from, not probably, I don't know from where, but I don't even pay attention too much from where, but I always very against the like a movement of, when the Europe started to spread the name of God in Christianity, and started turning everyone into Christianity and in Christians, and they did that very forcibly, as a history, tell us. But I always have like very just personally always been very offended when I read all that, when we had to learn that in school, like about, all of that movement. It's just been so personally wrong for me. So hear that now, I knew, that it has something to do with my past lives, because it's just so personal. It's the same that like, I'm not a big fan of the royal family, at least until there was like the Queen Elizabeth herself. Since she passed away, somehow I'm kind of, now have a different view to them. Still don't like King Charles, but as well. But there's like, again, there's nothing to do with me. Like they just, but it feels so personal. Always when I even, arrived and I was visiting all of those places, I never wanted to go to Buckingham Palace. I always felt like something bad there. I always felt like very against it. So it seems like there's something again to do with, with probably one of my past lives that, if I was mistreated, I was so afraid that it might was something from, definitely higher position. Which is also very interesting to kind of get almost a confirmation of it from it.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like, didn't it? With the Baron was your master, if you like.
Yeah.
That tried to strangle you.
Yeah, definitely gonna do the research on that.
Yeah,
because it's a specific date as well.
Yeah, yeah. Which doesn't always come up in part when we do past life. 1836. Some people don't get the date right, or they're not sure what year it is. They can be vague. But yeah, a clear understanding of date, a name, location.
Oh, yes, well, as I told you, I'm not having any goals today, so I went in. But again, this is, I was like, okay, just gonna experience whatever experience and just gone in and gone within.
Yeah, that's sometimes the best way. Just, going in and seeing, feeling what you feel.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something there that was related to this life where you will get through those battles and you will come out the other side.
Yeah, I already went through a lot of battles in my life, and I already come the other side.
The other side, yeah.
Yeah, well, we always have the battles keep going, and keep fighting. It's life. But
yeah.
Like my biggest one was I've been fighting the chronic depression for 23 years.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
And yeah, well, after my mom passed away. So and I managed to overcome that mainly with Reiki, self-healing, and then all the other exercises I did. All sort of like meditations, affirmations, shadow work, and all of that. So yeah, in 2 years, day in, day out. And then eventually I managed to win. I call it battle. This is my battle. And I won the battle against depression. Like completely.
Yeah, that strong woman still there.
Yeah.
A strong person. Walks through. Yeah.
Very interesting.
But you've got no voice.
I turned it off just in case the dog barked. Yeah, I think that's what I took from that, watching you through that process, was like, what a fighter.
Yeah.
That must be really, really ingrained in you, like in a positive way, to win those battles, whatever they are.
Yeah, this life also was a battle for sure. And a lot of experiences that not a lot of people go through in their life. And I actually did manage to collect the braveness in me and strength and shared my life story with people 2 weeks ago again in Norfolk in the event as well. I did a talk and gave a talk about my life and shared what I went through. So it's just, yeah. And what I came out as who I came out as from all of those really dramatic and traumatic experiences, to kind of just try and inspire other people that, no matter what's happening, you can go through everything and come out, and achieve whatever you like. But my life's been a big battle.
Absolutely.
Really good. Yeah.
Thank you.
How's your head now? How's your headache now?
Still, it's subsiding, but it's still fairly strong.
I'm guessing that's a lot, like on a practical level and on a physical level, it's a lot for the brain, isn't it? Because obviously prefrontal cortex must be going at some, mustn't it? The hippocampus, all of that in the brain is doing, isn't it? While you're in
work. And I think even more so when you're learning, because you're also thinking about, without even realizing it, what's going on, what I'm saying, and picking up the learning side of it as well.
Do people often feel really tired then after going through like a real deep one like Julia's has done? Yeah, I should imagine they do.
And we never know how we're going to get on with that. I mean, Julia's one was quite a story. It took quite a while to go through it. We could have took her back, and it could have been a 10-minute job. I see this, I see that. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm done. Out.
Yeah.
We never know. So if I was doing a client on a personal one-to-one, I would go, look, we're going to give you a couple of hours. We'll do see what happens, because we never know. And there's nothing worse than for our client to be rushed, or for you as a practitioner to rush them and say, come on, like, we're going to move on. So and letting go, and I think that's important. It's just letting go of what's happened, and if they are feeling a bit drained, you just need that time to process it, and other things might come up that happened in your past life. Things might not have registered while you was experiencing it, might come up, and you'll go, do you know what, that means this to me, or that means that to me. That could happen.
So you definitely need to leave quite a big space, don't you, for facilitating this kind of stuff.
Yeah. But you never know, like I said, we could have been a 10-minute in and out really quick. We just never know what's going to happen. It might have been really basic.
Yeah, but then if it's really basic, it's fine. You know, I think if we're planning our like schedule in general for, you know, for these therapy sessions, it's good to have probably, you know, 2 hours reserved. And if it's fast, it's fast. You have your break, you know, and go relax yourself or do something else, you know, admin or something in the meantime while you're waiting for the next customer. Or, you know, you can call them and say, do you want to come earlier?
Yeah,
you know, if there's the case, you know. But I think, I think it's Louise is right. I think it's better to leave a bit longer time, or even not plan, you know, 2 sessions back to back.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah, and I think it's
to deal with. Need that break in between, definitely.
Yeah.
And when you had it before, Julia, did you have it over Zoom like this, or did you have it in person?
I had it also over Zoom. Yeah. Yeah, because I was already here, but the therapist was in this was Lithuanian one. Yeah, so it was a Lithuanian as well. It's very interesting. But that time I remember I was required by him to be laying down in bed for the session. I had to do it while I'm in like my bedroom and laying down. Again, maybe everyone have their own, I guess, preferences, you know, how they've been trained to do it or how they used to, you know. It didn't mind that. It's fine.
Yeah, that's entirely your preference. I have a couch here at the office that I would use, which is sort of your half sitting up. If someone is laying down, and I've had this when I've had it on Zoom, they can be inclined to fall asleep before they get into their past life, and being a little bit too cozy and a little bit too easy to fall. to go that little bit too deep. And so I always think sitting up is a good start, a bit more alert.
Yeah, it's also a good
Your
point.
preference, you know, if you feel like you want your clients to lay down, then get them to lay down. Or if they feel the need, they feel more comfortable laying down, then, you know, that's fine as well. It's just choice. Do you feel up to doing, Julia, do you feel up to regressing Louise?
I know Louise want to, but I'm so sorry. I don't feel like my headache is still bad, and I'm feel very tired. I don't want to, you know, push myself, and
I don't think you should. I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't think you
I'm
should.
so sorry, Louise.
No, I honestly thought, you know, that you need to rest now.
Yeah,
but I mean, we could always jump on, couldn't we, another time?
Yeah, let's do that. I've got a class on Wednesday night at 6. If either of you want to jump on that. If you don't, that's absolutely fine. We'll jump on and do another time. We can do one night this week, or we can do next Sunday, or we can work out a time that works. I can either split you up. If one of you just can't make Wednesday night, if you want to come in on Wednesday night. Wednesday night is students that have already done hypnosis with me. They're already qualified hypnotherapists. And they're getting on at 6. I think I've got 4 people already, 3 or 4 people. If you want to jump on that one, we can do that. But I think the experience that Julia had is quite exhausting for all of us.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
No, don't apologise.
When I do the past life, I normally do it in 2 halves, either in the morning and then in the afternoon, because everyone's dinner, some lunch, and then carry on, or I do it over 2 days. But because it was a small class, I thought it might be all right to do it in one session. But I said to you on the phone, didn't I? If we need to do it the second day, if we need to jump on another time, then we'll jump on, because you just never know how it's going to go. It's
absolutely. I'll go with whatever you want to do, Julia. Whatever's good for you.
I still need to confirm about Wednesday, because I might have the customer myself in the evening, so I need to get back to them and kind of confirm am I going with them tomorrow or Wednesday. If they can do it tomorrow, then I will go with them tomorrow, and then Wednesday I'm available.
Okay, if you want to do that. If not, we'll just the 3 of us to jump on, and we'll do it another night. I can be, the only night obviously I am really busy is Wednesday night. Other than that, I'm fairly free in the evenings at the moment. So
I'm free on all the other evenings, so it's gonna be either tomorrow or Wednesday evening that I'm gonna be busy.
Oh, okay. How about Thursday night then? And then I can, because I've got quite a lot of class anyway. How about
Thursday would work for me, Louise?
Yeah, Thursday's fine for me. Hang on, let me just check this. Oh yeah, she's asking for Friday, so Thursday's fine.
Okay, so what time suits on Thursday night?
For me, any time.
Yeah, I'm quite cool with any time as well.
Double check. I'm pretty sure I've got nothing. Let's just double check. Yeah, Thursday's good for me. I can do any time. What time suits you, ladies? What, 5, 6 o'clock, or do you want later?
6 is better. 6 is better.
Yeah, 6 is better for me as well. If there's anything going on. All right, so 6 o'clock on the 28th of November, and we'll get Julia to go through some stuff. In the meantime, if there's anything that you're not sure about, anything at all, just obviously bring it to the table on Thursday, and we'll go through everything else. You look a little bit better now, Julia.
Yeah, kind of calming down and
come back, if that makes sense. Like that brightness in your face has come back.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm calming down, but the headache is still there. So I'm just literally just gonna crawl to bed. No one is here today. My boyfriend is with on the business trip. My dog is with family members, so I can just kind of crawl in bed and relax.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's do that. So let's do that. Let's call it a night. We'll
Thank you
jump
so
on
much,
again on Thursday, and we'll take it from there and go over anything that anything you're not sure about, anything you want to re-practice. If you want to practice between now and Thursday, practice it, like inductions or anything like that. Read through your notes, get a bit more familiar with it, and then we can jump on Thursday and do that.
Yeah, I might create my own script as well. That would work for me. So
yeah, if you want to write your own script, brilliant. Remember, you know, make it your own.
It's a bit easier for me to kind of, at least in the beginning, just to read through and then until I memorize it, rather than try straight away to come up with something that
it's a great idea. I think that works really well for a lot of people, and there's no right or wrong. Remember that there's no right, you know, it hasn't got to be that way. It's along those lines. They're scripts to guide you.
Yeah, but you know, it's good to, in the beginning while I'm learning, and then I know myself as well. While I'm learning, I need to kind of have a bit of a structure, know exactly, and then when I'm comfortable in a few times, I know I will go off the script.
Yeah. Best way.
More
fluid.
Yeah.
Can I just ask something while it's in my mind? So when Julia was in hypnosis, and then I asked her a question, and I almost used her name, didn't I? Is that
yes? I noticed that. You went, Julia. No. Yeah, I try being the operative word, not to say their name because I don't want to bringing them back to the present time.
No, that's what I thought. Oh gosh,
yeah. I mean, you know, probably wouldn't have called her Cassie, but I would have just said, you know, I would have avoided the name.
Yeah,
just to be on the safe side, because you don't want them to suddenly be brought back.
No, that's what I thought. I thought, oh no, I hope it hasn't brought her out there.
Yeah. I saw
but
that.
Clearly you didn't.
Yeah, and I meant to say it to you actually because I didn't write it in my notes, but I was going to say to you, well, did you feel uncomfortable then when you as you said it? Yeah. Okay. All
Don't
good.
say their name.
Yeah. Yeah, but not to use their name. Say, hey you.
Oi.
Oi.
Yes.
Okay then, my darlings.
Okay, thanks ladies for a great.
Thank you so much.
And sending love, and I will see you both on Thursday night at 6 o'clock, and I'll send you the link.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right then.
Have a nice rest.
See you later. Have a great rest,
Bye.
Julia.
Bye. Thank you.